out, shooting down the stairs on the sled and making a ski run out of the staircase and then shooting out the front door.
Your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
A video reminding military members they can refuse unlawful orders, causing all kinds of upheaval in the world of politics. We'll explain coming up.
Dave Kitchen here in downtown Detroit at the annual tree lighting, and it's a very emotional night for Detroit's outgoing mayor, Mike Duggan. We have an exclusive chat with him next.
And we're also tracking rain a little further south of the city. For the most part, we're dry this weekend. We'll show you where those temps are headed in the forecast coming up.
Working for you. This is Fox 2 News at 10.
Good evening. I'm Jessica Dupnack. We begin with some breaking news tonight. Michigan State Police say they responded to a bomb threat at the home of Senator Elissa Slotkin. MSP searched the property and confirmed no one was in danger. Slotkin not home at the time. It comes after her and other Democrats put out a bold video urging the military to disobey unlawful orders. The video catching the attention of the president and many others.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
A video put out this week by former CIA member and U.S. Congresswoman Elissa Slotkin and other lawmakers who have served, reminding the military of their legal right to refuse unlawful orders. President Trump responding, calling them traitors and their behavior seditious, adding it could be punishable by death.
He called for us to be arrested and tried and hanged. And, you know, because he didn't agree with the video we put out.
Slotkin says she thought first of her family and staff's safety.
The Capitol Police and the Sergeant of Arms have been, you know, sort of insisting on more security. We've gotten, I mean, a huge spike in death threats.
On Thursday, the president's press secretary walking back comments in regards to sedition. Would the lawmakers' video qualify?
That activity is in no way seditious whatsoever. It's not conspiring against the government. It's not conspiring against anyone, frankly. It's a statement of law. And so there's no way that can be considered seditious.
Slotkin says she's not backing down.
I've just taken the oath of office many, many times, and nothing's going to scare me out of standing up for the country that I love.
The Truth Social posts the president made initially have not been taken down as of Friday night. An exciting night in downtown Detroit as the city rings in the holiday season. The annual tree lighting ceremony bringing festiveness to Campus Martius Park. Fox 2's Dave Kitchen was there for tonight's tree lighting and caught up with Mayor Mike Duggan. Dave, this is arguably his last celebration as mayor.
Yeah, it really is. You know, it's pretty emotional for him. You know, when that tree lit up, everyone did the oohs and ahs. For the mayor, he looked around, he said, you know, a lot of those buildings that he saw on stage weren't there when he took office. Many memories coming back for him. This was your final tree lighting as mayor. What did it feel like, sir?
It's just a beautiful night. This is the warmest one I can remember. Huge crowd, lots of smiles, special night.
Talk about, I mean, this caps 12 years in the city, all this development. How do you do this? How do you bring so many people together to make this happen?
You know, I stood on the stage and I said to my wife, that building was empty, that building was empty, that building wasn't even here. It's remarkable what's been done in the last 12 years, and it's been a lot of people contributing, but we never had these kinds of crowds before in the city, and now we have them quite a bit. It's really a good feeling.
This is pretty emotional, right, for you?
It is. And one of the most emotional things is, as a kid who grew up in Detroit, walking down Woodward and seeing the Hudson's display windows takes me back 40 years. It's really a special time right now.
What's your message to the rest of the country watching Detroit and everything that's happened in this 12-year revival?
You know, I would say you have to come visit us because you can't believe it until you're here. And everybody who comes and visits comes back again.
Last question, you're passing off tremendous progress to the mayor-elect. What advice do you have to the mayor-elect as this new administration will take hold in January?
Yeah, no, So Mayor-elect Sheffield doesn't need any advice from me. We've been partners for 12 years. She's had a huge part in this city's recovery, and she's going to do great.
And when Mayor Duggan leaves office, he will focus full-time, of course, on his independent bid for governor and that election cycle a year from now. Reporting live downtown, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Dave, I saw you talking earlier to Detroit police. We're talking about 100,000 people down there. Seems like everything went smooth. Everyone was happy and behaved themselves tonight.
Yeah, that was really it, and that's part of what the mayor was saying, too, before we did the interview, that, you know, they know how to do this. Certainly by now they have the right people in place. That's what Chief Bedison said as well. They're used to these large crowds after the draft, after that big event. Certainly they know how to do all of this by now.
Yeah, Dave, Detroit is quite the destination. Thanks so much.
Good.
Other events happening tonight include the Magic of Lights at Pine Knob Music Theater in Clarkston. The 200-foot drive-through showcases dozens of light displays in a reindeer rest stop. Passes start at $25 per vehicle. You can buy them online at magicoflights.com. Magic of Lights runs through January 3rd. This was also the first night of Royal Oak Holidays this year. The event has expanded after merging with Winter Blast, which typically was held in February. Now folks are in store for 5 weeks of fun at Centennial Park, from an ice skating rink to carnival rides, live music, and of course visits from Santa. Weather Authority Stephanie Mead was there earlier tonight for the festivities. Steph, I saw some of your live shots. Looks like it was pretty fun out there.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, and it's a good time. It's going to be a 5-week-long thing, so if you missed out this weekend, you have 4 more weeks to get out to Royal Oak to enjoy it, which is really, really nice. This is the live look over campus marches, though. It was a really nice evening for all of the different communities here across the Detroit metro area to actually turn on their lights, because I think there were like several more across the area. I know Rochester Hills did their light thing earlier this evening, so lots going on here, and it was dry for all of it. This is a live look over the city, very bright right now. Temps are manageable still. Lots of upper 30s, lower 40s, still mid 40s in the city. 45 Toledo, 41 and Coldwater for right now. Now, there are a few showers out there, mainly south of the city. Lenawee, Monroe counties. There are some moderate pockets of rain in there as well, but that's kind of the northern edge of this system that is just south of us, and that's going to continue to track towards the east, away from us, and overnight with those locations that are seeing showers, those will begin to taper off, and we should begin to dry out. So I think tomorrow will be the beginnings of a really nice weekend for us here. Now, heading through the day tomorrow, it is going to look a little chilly. We're going to be starting off on a cold note, but a seasonal note. Our low temperatures are supposed to be near freezing, and that's where we'll be tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy skies. Numbers overnight through early tomorrow, they'll dip quickly, and then we rebound back to the upper 30s to near 40 moving into tomorrow. We will show you your weekend forecast and also a look at your travel forecast for Thanksgiving too, coming up in about 10 minutes. Jess, over to you.
All right, Steph, a powder keg of emotions ignited this week during a clash between an alt-right group and Muslim activists in Dearborn. The flashpoint put the community on edge. Now in the aftermath, local and state leaders are coming together to spread a message of peace and solidarity. Fox 2's Scott Wolchuk was in Dearborn today for this show of unity.
State, local, and faith leaders all gathering with a message of unity here in Dearborn in response to that big anti-Islam march that happened on Tuesday, where you had dozens of people marching down Michigan Avenue. But today, everybody has all been about one thing, and that's about faith and coming together. Community leaders from all walks of life standing up for what they say Dearborn is all about. Here is their message.
And today, all of us in Michigan, when we're living to the best of our ideals, we stand tall against fear, against bigotry, and against any attempt to divide our people or our communities.
This is not due to the city of Dearborn. Every decade we have folks who come in from the outside who try to intimidate and sow division and fear across our community. The best way to respond is by not responding at all, to not give them any face, to not participate with them in their marches and leave them on their own. Once they don't get the clicks and views that they're pursuing, they'll fizzle it out on their own.
So my ask for the people of Michigan is to stand with us, to stand with Dearborn, and to help us send a message that if you come for one of us, you come for all of us.
Certainly a strong display of unity, faith, and community. Reporting in Dearborn, Scott Wolchuk, Fox 2 News.
Political adversaries to maybe even friends? I'm Kevin Cork in Washington with more on Friday's highly anticipated White House meeting coming right up.
Plus, there's a proposed peace plan to end the war in Ukraine, but will Ukraine accept it? We'll have a closer look at what's in that proposal.